How you doing out there? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. In if there's heaven anywhere, it's in Chandler, Arizona. It's a nice place. It's hot. So what? Everything's air conditioned. The cars are air conditioned. The homes are air conditioned. It's beautiful here. It's like paradise. Everything is close, and the people are nice. This is the Wild West, but people are under control here. They know what's going on. It's a Republican state, and I'm a Republican, and I feel at home here. Hey, God bless us, everyone. You're welcome here. Come on with me. In this sonnet I wrote, John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer, sonnet number 1308. I know a lot of you guys out there, I'm talking to you guys because you're not going to listen, even though at least I'm trying. I'm trying to tell you what works and what doesn't. I'm talking about Yul Brynner, and I really like Yul Brynner, man. There's a movie where he's a German general, and he is so good. Why? Because he's in a plot to kill Hitler, and at the end he dies like a real man. Do your duty. Do your duty. Shoot me. Don't let the Gestapo get me. And Yul Brynner, I always liked what he had to say, and here's what he said. And this sonnet is in honor of Yul Brynner. Check his autobiography on YouTube. You'll like it. The name of the sonnet is Love is Worth the Pain. A beautiful woman, it's worth it. It's worth it. Don't kid yourself that it's not worth it, because it is. I am talking to you out there in God's green, sumptuous paradise, because the world is a paradise. We're the ones that turn it into hell. I'm crying out in supreme ecstasy, knowing that flesh pleasures can easily become vice. Not so nice. Pleasures become vices. Drowning vices in sensual pleasures, so exotic. Singing haunted memories, wafting, drifting through the sky and the night, through nighttime rendezvous. You're thinking about those tunes. You can't get those melodies out of your head. And you talk of your affairs secretly. You don't want anybody to know. Low whispers of intimate love affairs. You'd be shocked if you knew the details. They're so intimate. Mesmerized in confessions. So bizarre. The pain you feel is devastating. She left you. She left you a note and he said, I'm in love with anybody but you. I'm in love with anybody but you. And she left you. The pain is unbearable. Death seems like it's even better to be dead. Your vain hopes, all your hopes, are dashed into smithereens. Your tomorrows are forever doomed. How can you live anymore? The consummate actor, Yul Brynner, the famous thespian, Yul Brynner. Yul Brynner, the years of his life. I always like to say the years of his life. I want to honor him. 1920. He died in 1985. 65 years old. Too young. He was a great human being. I think he spoke 6 languages. A real man's man. He was comfortable everywhere. China, Russia, India, Arabia, Germany, anywhere. France. His profound words of wisdom. I like Yul Brynner. He said, love affairs are heaven. It says so in the Kabbalah. It's written. The only place, the one place where man and woman are heaven. Heaven's right there with a lady you love. Above, our guardian angels, they stand guard, witnessing actual miracles right in front of their faces. The man and a woman in love. The raptures of such beautiful intimacies. It's mind-blowing. Hot memories. The raptures of such intimacies. It's mind-blowing. Hot memories forever. Tattooed on your brain forever. Few men ever know such ecstasies, such pleasure. It's unbelievable. It's heaven. And then they take lewd language and they desecrate it. They describe something precious as awful, and it's not. It's Eve's beauty. It's Eve's fantasies. It's a gift from God. Yul Brynner knew this. He knew the sweet love affairs were worth the terrible pain of when they end. You guys got to remember this. That true love itself happens to seldom of any of us guys. Men are always searching in vain and never finding the one true love. And I'll tell you something, guys. When a lady stops loving you, you can't go back. She'll always comfort herself with another man. You can't go back ever, ever again. Then you understand too late. You had a fabulously sumptuous banquet. It was heaven. Now the bill is due. You get angry because the bill is so high, the pain is so bad, the pain. Pay the price. Quit whining. Quit bitching. Quit belly aching. Quit singing the blues forever. You think the whole world never had their heart broken like you? This happens to everybody. Unending grousing that you're doing. Suicidal tension. I can't live without her. Oh, woe's me. Happens to all of us if you're lucky. True love. You're cursing it to face because lady love, lost love, is so wretchedly agonizing you can't take it. The pain, that's the bill. Pay it. Pay the bill. The cruel pain. And Yul Brynner, the expert that he was, he knew the bill itself is love's pain. Cruel pain. What's your lavish feast that you had? You know, so wonderful. It was God. It was heaven. The lady, your lavish feast, has driven you quite insane. The lovely lady, you got to remember this. She was worth the pain. She unlocked the gates of heaven for you. Only you. Her love was heaven itself. You got to gloriously exult. I love that word, exult. Exult in her sweet memory. You got to live on to your own soulmate in the future, but enjoy what's now. Be glad you tasted of such sacred intimacies by ladies granted. You think they treat everybody like they treating you? No, you're special. They really mean it. And you got to treasure it and love it for what it is. It's paradise. It's God. It's heaven. It's written in the Kabbalah. Be glad you tasted it. Sad indeed are those forlorn men, those miserable men living lives so alone. And I'm telling you guys out there, you're not alone. Read the scriptures. Read Psalms. Read Proverbs. You're not alone. If you have God, you don't need anybody. But you've got to keep searching for righteousness, and you'll get there. And that's what this sonnet is. I'm sorry that you're forlorn and you're in miserable pain, living alone. Being alone, you have God with you. I'm telling you about ladies. The honey is worth the danger. It's worth it. The sweetness of the Garden of Eden, all the temptations of Eve, and the greatest danger is daring to excel. The real crime is really excelling. You got to excel. You got to be yourself to be worthy of a lady. And that's what it says in this sonnet. The honey is worth the danger. The sweetness of the Garden of Eden itself. Honey, money, gold, silver, rubies, diamonds. They're all lost for love that you can have in the arms of a beautiful woman that loves you back. And that's what this sonnet says, that love is worth the pain even when it ends and you've been married 40 years and she dies and it ends. All things end, but yet it's all God. Thank you for listening. God bless us, everyone. Et me qui vous aime. Au revoir.